So, why is waiting for something to happen a bad idea? A bad strategy? Well, first of all, you program yourself to be in a state of waiting. You program yourself to be in a state of what is not good enough. And that means that even if something happens, if what you are waiting for eventually happens, even if that is the case, that turns out to be the case, you don't know what it is like to be content. Because until that point you have been living, waiting for something to happen. So you will continue to be living, waiting for something to happen. That is why true fulfillment is impossible when we live like that. Because we have programmed ourselves to be living, waiting for something to happen. When it is examined, it is very simple. But even if we see it clearly, we have a very hard time accepting that that is what has happened. That we are living in a constant sense, a constant feeling of what is simply not good enough. And then we are waiting for something to happen. So the miraculous moment appears, and what you have been waiting for suddenly happens. And you feel euphoria for a brief moment. Then you fall back into your habits of waiting for something to happen. And you ask yourself, what was that? Ah, you say then, what I was waiting for was not the right thing. Rather, there is something else. Ah, okay. It is this I am waiting for. And then you again are waiting for something to happen. And perhaps after a few years living like that, waiting for something to happen, perhaps you are lucky again. And what you have been waiting for suddenly happens. And you feel euphoria again. This is it. Yes. For a short while. And then your habits re-emerges. And you find yourself again waiting for something to happen before life is good enough, before you can finally live, before everything is aligned as you want it to be. And then you live like that your entire life. And one day it dawns on you, I have been waiting for something to happen my entire life. And all the time, what I was waiting for was already happening. I had just blinded myself with the idea that it was something else. And then I had programmed myself into a way of life where I was constantly waiting for something to happen. Never content, never in awe of existence. Never did I see the beauty of existence, the miracles of existence, of my own existence. Always was I dragged around by society, advertising. The next big thing, the next trend. What you are waiting for to happen is already happening. And if you do not see that, if you do not experience that, you are sleepwalking. But I am here. I am here to wake you up. I am here to tell you that you are sleepwalking. If you do not see the miraculousness of everything, the beauty of existence, miracles everywhere. Look into a mirror. Look into your own eyes. You are experiencing the ultimate. But you want it to be something else. You want it to be different. Then you are sleepwalking indeed. So, how to stop waiting for something to happen? Well, first step, you have to acknowledge that you are indeed waiting for something to happen. And then you have to understand that that is something that society has programmed into you. It is a conditioned pattern that is alive within you right now. And it is constantly being reinforced in society. So in every social situation, you are surrounded by other humans that are waiting for something to happen, that are constantly confirming each other that this, what is not good enough. They are all sleepwalking. So you have to understand that that is what has happened Don't blame yourself, don't blame others. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you see it clearly. I am waiting for something to happen. That impulse is a conditioned pattern within you. That is habitual. That is habits. It is a habit thinking that what is not good enough. So that habit has to be dissolved. For us to do that, we need to understand see clearly what is happening. We have to see the futility in what we are doing. You will never arrive. Never. Because you are already here, or there, or what you will call it. So you cannot arrive, because you are already here. And the idea that here, this is not good enough, that is a conditioned pattern. That is something that had been programmed into you. And that needs to be dissolved. So you need to understand that that is what you are experiencing right now. Then you have to learn about all the things that triggers those habits. Every time you feel triggered, I want that, I need that. Oh, if I get that, then I'll be complete. Wow, if I got that one, if that is what I've got, wow, then people will adore me. You have to learn about those triggers, and then you need to remember yourself. I am being triggered now. Don't do anything about it. Just be aware. Be aware of what is going on. I am being triggered now. Feel the emotions, the accompanying emotions. Feel them. Don't try to push them away. Don't try to suppress them. You are simply experiencing a result of social conditioning. And that social conditioning is, I'm waiting for something to happen. So learn about the triggers. It is also a good idea to see which kind of environment that is toxic for you. And toxic in this context means environments that are highly promoting this madness. And then stay away from those environments. All of this, of course, only if you are tired of waiting for something to happen. If you are convinced that something actually needs to happen before you can be happy, then go back. Keep on searching. Then you'll need to exhaust yourself before you finally realize that there is nothing that is going to fulfill you permanently. Nothing that can be added. You see, one of the dilemmas is that everything that can be added can also be taken away again. What you're looking for is already here. This is love. This is pure. Do I dare to say magic? Existence is miraculous. Everywhere. Yourself absolutely included. And yes, there might be diseases, aging, pain, physical pain. But even that, do not wait for that to go away. It is absolutely still possible to experience the miraculous beauty of everything, yourself included, even in pain, even with diseases, perhaps even facing death. Then it is absolutely time to stop waiting for something to happen. And then stop clinging. You do not need cling to anything. Because what is. Why cling to it? It is unnecessary. What is, it does not go away. And it is miraculous. Welcome home. This is it. Thank you for listening, my friend.